Hello, hello, hello. Can you all hear me out there? If you can hear me, tell me who you are and where you're from. Hello, hello. Welcome to Colleen's Martial Art Corner. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Just want to make sure if you can hear me or not. If you can, please tell me that you can hear me and where you're from and what your name is. And we're going to be discussing your fears today because fear is possibly the most worst thing you could ever have if you want to be able to get past that fear and be able to achieve those dreams that you so desire to have. So, what is your fear today? What type of fear do you have? There are two types of fears. There is a forget everything and run fear, and there is a face everything and rise fear. So what kind of fear do you have today? Tell me who you are, where you're from, and what type of fear that you have and what you're facing, so I might be able to help you get through your obstacles of getting past those fears. And apparently my connection is weak, so I'm going to have to start moving around to find a stronger signal. Don't mind me. I'm just moving around because my signal is weak. Okay, so getting past your fears today. Face everything and rise. Forget everything and run. What type of fear do you have? Tell me where you're calling in from. Tell me where you're calling, what your name is and where you're calling in from. And tell me that you're able to hear me okay because of getting that my signal is weak. So I want to be able to know that you can hear me okay. Okay, so talking about your fears. The best thing for you to be able to do to get past those fears are two different things. Accepting the fact that you have a fear, first of all, and then being able to get past that fear and know how you're able to knowing how you'll be able to get achievement from that fear. So if there was one thing that you would be able to accept from your fear that you have today, what would it be? How would you be able to get past that fear? There are many things that you can do to be able to get past your fears. One is personal development. I am strong. I am heavy on personal development, man. Okay, so just to make sure that everybody is able to hear me okay, please tell me that you can hear me. I'm getting that my signal is weak again. Forgive me, this is my first Facebook Live, so I'm getting my signal is weak, so I'm going to have to keep moving around again. Sorry if I get you dizzy walking around my apartment. Facing your fears. Accept that you have a fear, be able to know that you can get past that fear, and know that when you are able to get past that fear, that you can be able to achieve everything that you possibly can in your lifetime. And in order to get past that fear, accept your flaws, admit you have a fear, what type of fear you have, be able to get over that fear, write down what you are able to get past that fear, as in a type of list in which you can write down into the steps on how you'll be able to get past those fears. So to be able to get past those fears, see if you can get past. So to be able to get past those fears, you best be able to learn to live your life fearlessly. Write down your goals, write down your dreams, write down your obstacles, being able to face those fears. Write down anything that you can think of in the future that would be able to get past those fears. And on top of that, be able to get past any obstacles and any problems that may arise in which you can foresee in the future so that you'll be able to get past those fears. Are you the type of person to forget everything and run or face everything and rise? Please comment below so that way I know what type of fears that you are facing today. To be able to get into those obstacles in which you can learn from your fears, you want to be able to learn those obstacles and admit those obstacles and be able to get past those fears without being able to hinder you from being able to stop you in your tracks when you get into a stuck problem, and then get past that stuck problem to just keep going forward and lurching on into leaping into the future. So when you have a past obstacle, or if you are living in the past and you must be able to get past that to be able to move on to the future, admit you have a flaw you want to work on. Admit that you have something that you need to work on. Write down steps in which you feel that can help you get past those fears. Write down everything that you can think of that would hinder you in your future, and then write down steps to be able to get past that, so that way you will have no more fear when you get into that future. The best thing that you can do to get past those steps when you get stuck is personal development. And like I said, I am heavy on personal development. It can be audio development, it can be books, it can be magazines, and which can help you be able to read success stories. I'm with MLSP Pro, and there are success stories in there that I read every Saturday. So that way when I feel stuck, I look at those success stories, and man, that gets me keep going stronger and stronger. So if you have something that you can subscribe to, or if you have something that you might be able to get your hands on audio-wise from a library, or you're able to get your hands on book-wise, read, listen, do anything you can for personal development, so that way you'd be able to get through those obstacles, and then keep working on those obstacles, keep chugging away, keep going, and then once you get past one obstacle and you're rolling into success, and just keep on going and going until you get into another obstacle, then you hit rock bottom again because you have found another obstacle that you have to get past through. So the best thing for you to do when you get into that one obstacle that you just got over with, and then you find another obstacle, write down those steps again and keep going until you get past those steps, and then just keep chugging away until you're able to get past that obstacle, and then keep going. And then, of course, when you get to another obstacle, I want to tell you that's life. You will get through it. If I can get through it, anybody can get through it. You will get through it. Get past that fear. Face everything and rise. And forget everything and run, and face everything and rise. And get past that fear. So tell me where you're calling in from. Tell me if you can hear me okay, because I guess my signal's okay now. All right, just want to double check. So what's your type of fear that you have today? Forget everything and rise, or face everything and forget everything and run, and face everything and rise? Yes, I got that. It is from a quote that I found online, and I live by that every day. I look at that quote that I have, and on top of that, I live by Ray Higdon mindset, and I live by Tony Robbins mindset. So when you're done with your personal development that you listen to for the day, and you want to get into some positive mindset, find someone who you like and follow them online, or get into their library, into your local library, and find something that you can find on them. Let it be a magazine or some type of literature or audio, and be able to get through it, and then just keep on chugging away and getting rid of those fears, and forget everything and run, and face everything and rise. Well, I hope you got value from this. If you did, please like, comment, and share below, and you can always message me on Facebook.